How's it going, guys? It's Poetry Said, and welcome to Stellaris. This is a day I've been waiting for a long time. By that, I mean, like, ever since this game was announced, I've been waiting for this. Stellaris is so good, and if you don't know, it came out today at about noon Eastern Standard Time, and it is the next grand strategy game from Paradox. I've been waiting to play it for so long, like I said already. I'm very pumped to be, playing it with you guys. And yeah, it's grand strategy in space, and I love sci-fi, I love grand strategy, I love strategy games in general, I love 4X games. It's like perfect for me. And I've already played for like the past like 3 hours since I got back home from the movies when it's like Captain America Civil War. But just got back from the movies because I had to, spend some time with my girlfriend. And we are back now. We're going to play this. I've been playing it for a while, and it's so good. I can't wait to get into the late game and stuff with you guys. But anyways, let's go ahead and get going. So I already actually set up an empire for us. You can create custom empires and stuff. If you didn't know that already. If you don't have this game, by the way, you should go get it if you love strategy games. Because I can't praise it enough from what I've already seen. I haven't seen hardly anything. But either way, we're gonna be playing as the Koala Konglomerate. And so I was thinking about what we should do. I made the Grand Poetic League for my single player stuff. And I was thinking about doing that on camera, but I kind of want to do something more novel. So we're going to do the Koala Konglomerate. Because, I don't know why, just because I thought these dudes looked like, kind of like koalas. Maybe they don't. Maybe they look more like dogs. I don't know, but they look like koalas to me. So we're going to be doing the Koala Konglomerate. We have our first dude, Koala Poetry the Great. We are a plutocratic oligarchy with elections every 40 to 50 years, so not that often. And we have energy credits and minerals plus 5%. I like that because it's just a solid bonus. We're individualists, which gives us energy credits plus 10%. Because koalas are, generally solitary. You don't normally see them with other koalas hanging out. They don't like slavery, and they don't like ethics as much. And so I'll explain what all this means in detail as we go. But, we're also Fanatic Materialists, because koalas, they love their, their eucalyptus leaves, and they just love hanging out, and they love, getting stuff. So they are, they're very down to earth. So we have physics output, society output, and engineering output plus 10%, which is all very good. For our species traits, we are sedentary because koalas are slow; they don't move around that much. Migration time plus 50%, resettlement cost plus 33%, which allowed us to get some other traits in enduring because koalas live a long time. I believe, at least. I'm not actually sure about that, but I feel like they would. So we live a little longer, and we're intelligent, because, I figured it fit. We don't know how intelligent koalas are, but I looked it up, and they do have, forms of communication between each other, So, like other primates, kind of similar, but, yeah, so we have, even though they're marsupial, I suppose, but, we have engineering outputs, physics outputs, society output plus 10%. So with this and this combined, we're going to be making a lot of science, which is interesting. However, we're not going to necessarily be as good with other stuff like, migration and stuff. As far as our other stuff, we have this flag here. I just thought it looked cool. I just made it kind of like that. I don't know. We are tropical. We have tropical preference. We're using mass drivers, which is projectile weaponry. Because I wanted to do, because, we're, throwing rocks at people, and it's not, we wouldn't have lasers, we'd throw stuff, We have warp travel. I was thinking about doing hyper lane travel, but I decided against it. We're going to do warp travel, even though that is the basic one, and we have reptile-type ships. I just like them, so, anyways, I think that's going to be it. So why don't we go ahead and get started? Can't you, lock on other nations so that they'll be in your games? Isn't there a way to do that? I thought for sure there was. Maybe they took that out, or maybe it's not in the release build. I don't know. That's strange. I could have sworn that was one of the options. That was one of the big things. Either way, here we go. Let's do. So I was thinking about this. This is another thing I was thinking about for our first series. What do we want to do here? Do we want to do elliptical, spiral forearms, and a ring? Elliptical is the standard. That's kind of boring. So why don't we do a spiral with 4 arms? Mix it up a little bit. As far as the amount of stars, huge is just too many. I don't think we want to do that. I think we're going to do medium. I think that's okay. Yeah, spiral 4-arm. 17 AI empires with 4 advanced AI starts. Sounds good. Difficulty, we should probably just do normal, Any FTL method. Iron Man mode off. I think that's going to do it. Alright, well, let's go. I'm really, really pumped to be playing this. It's so fun. I don't know how in-depth I'm going to get with actually explaining what's going on, but I'll explain the basics and then just kind of do the rest, and you guys can catch on. I think that's the best way to do it anyways. Alright, so here we are. In the eons since the first primitive koala communities took shape in the dense jungles of Koala, our home planet is called Koala, by the way. I don't know. Our civilization has spread and prospered. As scientific knowledge increased and new outposts were founded across our world, trade flourished and tied the various nation-states together until they became a single entity. Power rested with the merchant princes, the true architects of our achievements as a civilization. Now, after the successful creation of several experimental subspace fields, the finest minds of the Koala Konglomerate have finished development of the first warp drives. The stars themselves are finally within our grasp. So yeah, we have tropical preference and all the other stuff I talked about. Begin! Alright. So we have our little dude here. He can advise us. We're just gonna do, this, maybe. Either way, though, here we go. Let's look at what we got. So we got the world of, Koala. It's actually a moon. Interesting. We are actually a moon of the gas giant here, the Nuttin. Yeah, we have some other stuff. We got another big gas giant, another gas giant. This is a decently sized system. I like that. Alright. Wow. Okay, so that's what it would look like. I didn't think it would be like these would wrap around that much. Wow. Okay. That is very intense looking. By the way, if the game lags on this map mode, I'm sorry. This map mode does seem to be a little laggy. I know they're working on lag issues, but this map mode seems to be a little laggy. This one hardly at all. It's very, very smooth. I apologize about that. It's partially due to just the game being new, and I think they're working out some bugs already. However, at the same time, I think it also is due to the fact that my computer is kind of crappy. So I wonder, are we ever going to be able to reach the other arms of the galaxy? There must be a way. I guess eventually we're going to be able to research that. Is there any, like, land bridges or, you know, space bridges, I suppose? It doesn't look like it. Maybe, like, here, we could probably reach that, eventually at least. But wow, look at that. There's so many systems in the galaxy. So I guess our strategy, I think, should be to move outward before we move inward. We're definitely going to find someone. I would be very surprised if we didn't. Either way, though, so we have a lot of stuff. We have researches. We got resources. So the basic resources of the game are energy credits, minerals, and influence. And then you got physics research, society research, engineering research. You have strategic resources. You got this is your number of planets and your force limit. So I'll go a little bit more in depth with each of these. So energy credits are used, basically, they're like money, and so they are also used to maintain stuff, which kind of makes sense. They're energy, but they're also money, because it's a, you know, it kind of makes sense. It's a universal type of thing. It's backed by energy. You use it. You got minerals, which, as you might guess, are used to build stuff, and you have influence, and the influence is kind of like Diplo points or admin points in EU4. You kind of use it you use it to kind of do stuff that kind of is like doesn't really make sense. It's like a metagame type resource where you basically use it to do certain diplomatic actions and stuff. So that's it's interesting. It's definitely something important. Since we are our dude, apparently our ruler trait is giving us more influence, which is really good, especially since that stores. Even after our executive koala poetry the great is gone, you know, then we'll have still a store built up from him. He's also a space miner, which is really good, so we should build like mines and stuff everywhere. Alright, so let's go in and see what we can do. So we have our planet here of Koala. Yeah, you can read this if you want. Yeah. Anyways, so you can see we have gosh darn. Yeah, visual representation. So yeah, so we have a planet size here. We have our food surplus, our current population, our resource output, all this stuff, and all the possible resources. And you can see all this stuff. And here's the main screen where we look at our planet. So here's all our people, and excuse me. And once we pause, it'll actually show another person sprouting, another pop starting to grow. And these are pops, you know. Kind of like in Vicky 2, if you ever played that, we have pops here, and they can they can differ from our actual race or species based statistics and what am I thinking of, traits and stuff. So yeah, so that's interesting. We probably want to start building some upgrades, but first I'm gonna kind of like go look around the system a little more. Let's look at this. So let's look at our research. So research is a big part of it. Research is very interesting. You kind of you always have 3 research opportunities, and the government type I was debating going with would have given us an extra, but I decided to do the plutocratic oligarchy instead. So you have 3 research options to do always, and when you finish one, you get 3 random new ones, and I believe some are weighted even heavily. But yeah, you have these different options, and it's very interesting how that works. So it's So it's very random every time. I think we do like this one is pretty good. But the solar panel network is also pretty good. In the physics lab is also pretty good. So I don't know. Why don't we go like for the solar panel network? Because energy credits can be a little fickle to come by early on. For this, New Worlds Protocol I think is a very important one to do. That's not that bad for research time. And for this one, we can do engineering facilities. So we can get more engineering research, which is what this is a part of. Ion thrusters. Or deep space outposts. We don't really need this yet. This is a small slot. I think we go for the engineering facility just to help us get our research off the ground. So these are different people, and one thing that's really interesting about Stellaris is that you actually have a limited number of leaders, and that's split up between your governors, scientists, admirals, and generals. So we'll start hiring these as we go on, but we have as we saw here, we have a scientist in each of these categories. This dude, he has plus 10% with rocketry, which is good. This dude has a spark of genius, which is research speed plus 10% in everything, which is super good. This guy's gonna be really good. We also have this dude here with leader experience gain plus 15%, which is fine. I believe every skill level of our people gives them a flat 2% bonus. That's good. Oh man, I'm too tired. This is the first episode. I'm already tired. How is this possible? It's been because I've been playing this a lot already today. So that's technology. We have our empire here. We can look at our leaders and our planets and stuff. I'll go more into this in depth with all this. We have our government here. We have our ship designer, which I still haven't even messed with hardly at all. We're not gonna mess with that for a while. We had our situation log, and this is where we're gonna have a lot of our early game stuff, exploring and stuff. Either way, why don't we go in and like start exploring our system? So let's take our science ship. I'm not gonna skip that because I'm gonna explain it. So we have a science ship and a construction ship, and it's pretty simple. Science ships survey stuff. You right click on planets and you can survey stuff, survey systems. Construction ships build, improvements. They build like basically like in Civ 5, they build stuff. Like for instance, if we found some minerals there, they would build a mineral mining station. Either way, why don't we go ahead and start surveying the system, starting there and then going everywhere else? And that seems pretty good. Let's go ahead and pause. Alright, let's do this. We could probably go in and start exploring too. In fact, I think that's what we're gonna do. So let's go down here and let's start exploring each of these systems that is near us. Oh, did not mean to do that. So I'm doing shift right clicking, of course. Okay, let's just kind of go in like a loop now. All right, so look at this. We already found some actual some energy credits, and yeah, so we could process, and that's on the planet here, which is nice. So eventually we can upgrade that. One thing I really like about this game so far is the graphics. It looks so gorgeous. Like, just look at all this stuff, and when you get in like this, it gets a little laggy for me personally, but like, look at all this stuff. It's so good. Look at it. Look at that. It's so beautiful, Class A star, a white bluish star. Koala Soul is what I named it. This is like a nice little system of planets and moons over there. Oh, you already explored here. There's no planets there. Why aren't you working? Oh, because I'm selected on that one. Nope. Habitable planets. Oh, tropical. This is really good. So I believe it's weighted to actually spawn with tropical planets in your range, because to give you some easy expansion room early on, which is very nice. But that's really good that we got tropical worlds right there. So that's really good. That's going to possibly be a really good spot to colonize. In fact, I would almost guarantee we're going to colonize there fairly early on. See what we got here. Oh, another tropical. That's very good. This is another decent sized system. Tropical world. Alright, now he's going to go there and there and there. And then we'll see if we get anything else. Get lucky anymore. We can go ahead and probably go bump up the speed a little bit. We're not really doing anything. We can just click space if we need to pause. Ocean. Okay, so we got an ocean world here. And ocean world is very uninhabitable. So not going to be a priority early on. It is going to be in our borders. So if there's other stuff there, we can use it. 2 continental worlds. Now that's interesting. Continental worlds are 55%, which is okay. That one is 66. Or 66, yeah. This one must have a special sort of thing associated with it, like some sort of thing not allowing it. This one is I think I'm actually not sure if the planet size, I think max is 25. I know that. I think minimum might be 10, but I'm actually not sure if the actual like size of it compared to other bodies actually is what determines the size. Let's like look. So like here, ours is pretty small. Oh, didn't mean to do that. And it's 16, but I think that's the base for everything. This one, it looks a bit bigger, and it's 18. Maybe it does scale. If so, that's really cool. That one looks, this one is very, no, it's medium. That's about, yeah, it looks about the size of our planet. Let's take our first strike force. Anyways, though, so I'm not going to take a lot of time to explain lots of the elements. If you guys want me to go more in depth in the future videos of the series, because this is already, you know, this is just the first video of the series. Which, by the way, like if you do like this, then be sure to tell me, because I love this game already, and I can already tell I'm going to be playing a lot of this. But either way, if you, oh, an anomaly. Yes, we can research this. I think the first one is guaranteed to be a 0%. It's a special one. But if you guys want me to, yeah. If you guys want me to go more in depth with stuff, then tell me. If you want me to read all the event chains and all the pop-ups, I will. I'm not gonna read all of them, but I will read ones that look particularly interesting and stuff. Tropical, desert. What was here? Arid and continental. Okay. We have found quite a few tropical worlds, which is really good. Oh, we encountered some aliens. Enigmatic spacefarers. It did not take long for the Koala Konglomerate to come across intelligent alien life. That's way too many C's and K's in that sentence. The fleet's report to the Koalan capital somewhat understates just how alien these forces appear, and only in passing mentions the failure to open comms. Cause we're solitary. Yeah, that's right. We don't really care for other people that much. Yes, we do want this. Alright, so I didn't really read that. I probably should have read that. So basically, we have this mission now to do habitable worlds. So technology. So here's something that's interesting. So now we have a mission to investigate the alpha aliens. We're definitely going to do this. And I think this is actually going to be like another... This might be other people, but it might be just other alien... Like space cows or space anemones, you know, monsters or something, or pirates even. I don't know. I don't think it's pirates. So this actually takes from our society research. It actually doesn't take research points, but our researcher is busy doing it. However, I believe it does store it. So when you're done and you go back to the research, it actually puts it back in at double the pace and you catch up. Therefore, you know, it's pretty simple. What is in here? Let's see what we get in here. Anything here? Oh, what is this? We have found one of the old probes on Tindus. Move to Tindus. In our system. Okay, in Tindus. Yeah, it's a little barren world there. We found one of our old probes on Tindus. If it has somehow kept intact all of these years and is still trying to send data to our homeworld, yes, past struggles. We should continue to investigate these sorts of things. Cool. Oh, we found new aliens. Either way, I did think it'd be funny to do like koala aliens, like the Koala Konglomerate. I think it's a funny name. Oh way, so these are like the, what are these? These are like the space crystal. Yeah, space crystals are not very aggressive, but I know they aren't very friendly either. So we'll go to evasive mode. No, you know, we should go passive mode. So that way it doesn't like freaking cancel all our movements. Because that's something I found. It cancels your movements when it's in invasive mode. It should like find a way. Path around it. Hey, we found new aliens there too. Interesting. No, go there, 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 there. Just explore this whole, you know, this whole section of the galaxy. Explore it. No, you can't click on it when it's in transit either, which is another thing I find a little bit annoying. Like, come on, can't you queue it up? Come on, there you go. Do that, do that. We can pause it actually. Let's do that so we don't have to wait again. There you go. Alright, now we're going to make it back. We should definitely start upgrading some stuff on our planet, because we don't want to just sit here on this resources. You know, I remember learning in economics in like high school senior year, you know, your money isn't doing any good in your bank account. Well, I mean, kind of as if you have interest and stuff, but the point is, like if you're like a government stuff, your resources are better spent invested, you know, you upgrading stuff. Like we're going to upgrade this stuff and get more benefit in the future. So here's all the buildings we can build and stuff. So it's pretty simple. This is what it gives you. This is what it costs. If you have like two of one resource, like two different resources, I mean, it'll like suppress one, which is something that does suck. But you know, whatever. So we should probably build a basic science thing. Oh, we had an engineering facility. So maybe this is society. We can put the engineering on this once we get a man there working it. But for now, why don't we build... Food is good. You really want to get food going early. So let's do a hydroponics farm. You can upgrade these earlier, yeah. Which is very nice. Why don't we do a mining network here? Yeah. Mining network. There you go. Sounds pretty good. We probably want to clear one of these off. Energy can be very iffy early on, so let's do that. I think that'll be good. We can also start building stuff. So we have a lot of energy credits. Wow, didn't realize that. All right, you know what? Tell you what, let's do this manually because we can't do it all at once. So we do want probably some minerals as a priority right now, and we have so many credits. I'm not really worried about that. So, all right, let's go ahead and go fast. A leader's gained a level. Nice. 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 Was that a scientist, I think? I don't know. Scientist is still working just on our home base, so that's okay. That's pretty good. This episode will be a little longer than my normal episodes. But if you don't know my channel, I do a lot of grand strategy stuff. I do lots of EU4 and some CK2, some Victoria 2. If you like that sort of thing, you know, you're in the right place. But also, if you didn't know, I am doing a giveaway right now, because I'm almost to 1,000 subs. So if you're new here, you know, subscribe and go check out that video. All I ask is that you ask all right. I'll talk about that in a sec. We found the Tianki. I think these are like the space crystals. Either way, so they just kind of are there. And so that's one thing. We should probably do this research stuff. Let's just queue that up and get it out of the way. Normally, it's kind of... One thing I'm trying to figure out with only a little bit of time in the game is how much do you want to prioritize that? Oh, we found someone. Oh, snap. Here we go. The Guk 40 shot. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. This is bad. Koalas. How delightful. We hadn't expected to encounter... you for a few centuries yet. Personally, I thought you would wipe yourselves out long before leaving your gravity well, but I am glad to be proven wrong. This is a fallen empire. What? Who is... Wait, what does this say? I can't even see what this is. Who is Koala Poetry the Great? This is Koala Poetry the Great speaking. I don't... is that what it says? The way forward lies in our hands. That's kind of like menacing. Our citizens send all their regards. Yeah, we'll do that. Wow. Alright. So the news that we've encountered intelligent alien life for the first time has been received with mixed feelings by our populace. This confirms what we long suspected. We are not alone in this galaxy. Each new alien species we encounter represents both an opportunity and threat. We must be wary. These particular Xenos appeared to have been active on the galactic stage for some time. Their empire is likely thousands of years old, and their technology is far ahead of our own. We should be careful when dealing with them. Hotkey. Yeah, this changes everything. All right, one sec. Let me sit up. This is very interesting. So you can kind of tell, since we're a little bit like solitary, we actually don't have we didn't have a very, we were kind of terse in our relations with them from the start. So that is a thing that I know can happen. Either way, look at this. We have found a fallen empire. The fallen empires are, there's like 4 of them in every game, I think, for the basic game. And yeah, they are very big to start with, obviously. They start like with a full-size empire. And that's very, very intimidating that we found right on our doorstep. Celestial Throne. Yeah, so there's Stagnant Ascendancy, which means a fallen empire. Enigmatic Observers. So they study, so they're fanatic xenophiles. They love other races. They love us and stuff. They have overwhelming power. They're dismissive because they're like, oh, you don't deserve us. Xenophilia. They really love us though. And see, we are like indifferent kind of. We're not militant. We're not pacifists. We're not xenophiles. We're not xenophobes. We're a little bit individualist. So why don't? But we will. Let's establish an embassy. Because I do want to try to get at least one good ally. And that would be a really good ally. You know. So that's their capital. Celestial Throne. So they gotta watch us. So I think if we attack other empires, they might intervene. Something to keep in mind. Either way, I was saying, yeah, that our on my YouTube channel, if you don't know, my YouTube channel, I've been doing a giveaway lately. So like, if you want to like be entered for that giveaway, what I'm doing is I'm doing like a $20 giveaway. Just you know, cancel, can't stop. Yes. I'm doing a $20 giveaway. Any game that you want that's $20, and I'll buy it for you on Steam. Because the reason why is because I'm almost 1,000 subs, and all you have to do to be entered is just go to the video on my channel where I ask it. It should be near the top of the video list and stuff. Should be suggested maybe. And then just and ask me a question in the comments, and that's all I say. I don't care if you watch the video, honestly, but just, and you know, subscribe. That'd be nice if you did, but you don't have to. But just, you know, and if you, and then check back once I reach 1,000 subs, then I will be pulling a random name, you know, and then I'll buy you a $20 game. And so anyway, so go check that out if you're into that. Any $20 game of your choice. All right, so our science ship is not doing anything. This is bad. We should definitely be doing stuff. So this thing is already in our space. It's a tropical world, so we need to go do that. We already did our system, which is very nice. So we have 5 minerals total and a lot of science. That's very good, very nice. All right, I think we definitely want to get our mining station up, and then we probably want to get up a. We definitely want to get a mining station here as well. So let's wait till the end of this month. Jeez, gosh darn it. I forgot to shift click when I did that. Alright, so these are, I accidentally did that. What is this? Oh yeah, so we're finding all these aliens. Alright, so these are the crystalline entities. These are the crystal ones. You can read this all, but we have 2 choices. We can issue a project, or we can like destroy them. Let's observe them, you know, for now. And space amoebas. Yeah. Let's observe them. You know, no need to rush to conclusions and destroy them right away. That'd be kind of mean. Alright, so we're gaining good resources in every area, and that's pretty good. We have a dude popping up here soon, which is very good. We have that is in the queue. Science ship is scanning here. He's not scanning the habitable ones. He did scan there. There's nothing there. Scan the sun, the star. Nothing there either. Wow, this is a little bit of a sparse system. If the world is good, though, it makes up for it, you know. Alright, we did the mining station. Alright, so what do we got? 18. That's a pretty decent planet. Oh, wow. Alright, so we found a anomaly, which is good. We will do it. This is a pretty good planet. We could like go right there, get a whole bunch of bonuses. There are adjacency bonuses for like where you land and stuff. That's really good. I'm pumped. And the interface looks so clean. I love it. Oh man. Let's go ahead and okay, there we go. So we got our construction queue finished. Okay. Oh, a monolithic. There's tall cenotaphs. Artistically inclined spacefaring race. Okay. Yeah. That's interesting. That might give us like happiness or stuff. I know some stuff like this, like artistic stuff, can give you happiness. But engineering research is really good. I think we're gonna just take that. I don't know what's better there, but you know. So we should be gaining 10 per month instead of like the 5, 7-ish per month. This is giving us more here, but the 5-ish per month. So that's good. We're gonna be getting it twice as fast there. So there's observation here. This is not all social. This is physics, which we will do. So let's use our physics researcher to do that. I think that'd be fair enough. All right, this system has been done. It's pretty crappy. It's not the best system, but it's not too bad, I suppose. It has a planet that's decent, so that's all that matters. All right, go scan that. Construction ship should probably go ahead and improve. What do we want to improve? I guess the sun's the next closest thing. Yeah. You know, I kind of wish that these planets could move around if there was an option for that, but it would make it really confusing at the same time, so maybe it's a good thing they don't. Oh, here we go. Crystalline entities are unbreakable. Okay, that's interesting. We have rival factions of xenobiologists and xenogeologists. Are probably alive. Okay. Okay. Interesting. So, they have like no sort of age. They're just kind of, they're kind of alive but kind of aren't, I guess. So, add the crystal sonar modifier to your empire. You spend 30 energy to instantly survey any crystalline entity system when entered. I mean, it seems like okay. It doesn't seem like it benefit us that much, but that's interesting. It's interesting nonetheless. So that is interesting. What is that? That was strange. We're making good resources, good enough. We surveyed 1 out of 8. Ship designer. Yep. Wow, that's a big population. You have 10 colonies. Jeez. So we can't actually. Lirithiel 1. We can't actually become allies with you. Uh-oh. I didn't realize that. That sucks. We don't actually get to see what it is. Oh, was it on here? It was on here? No. No, here it was. Asteroid belt. It's pretty good, actually. This is another tropical world. And it looks... Again, this is decent enough. You can put one right here. That's not too bad. Alright, so we got engineering. The Betharian power plants, I actually don't know how good they are, but they seem pretty good. And I found this stuff fairly commonly in a game that I did with Calzone just before this that I was doing. Of course, we could upgrade our guns, the mass drivers, or we could do this. Powered exoskeletons. Why don't we try to go for this? And get a strategic resource going, you know? Be interesting, at least. Yeah, we got quite a few mining stations going down in here. Yeah. Let's see if we can't build the rest of these stations. Yeah, there you go. Build some more. Get some more credits going. We have really good. Our production is looking pretty good. I think we want to. Well, let's go fast. There's nothing fast. There's only 3 speed levels, which is interesting. Either way, I do need to end this video. It's the first episode, so I wanted to go a little longer. Thank you guys for watching, though. It is a new series, like I said, so your support means a lot to me. Please go leave a like and subscribe for more if you enjoyed this. It really does mean a lot to me, because this is a game I've been waiting for a long time. I've been planning to put it on my channel for a long time, and I hope it gets good views so I can, feel justified in doing it all the time on the channel. Either way, I love sci-fi. I love grand strategy. I love Paradox's games. So it's a great game. I love it already. I haven't even seen more than like 3 hours into any single game. Either way, thank you for watching. Go leave a like and subscribe for more. It means a lot, again. And make sure to check out my subscriber special thing. Hey guys, sorry about that. I don't know, but for some reason my recording software cutout is acting weird lately. But either way, thank you for watching again. And I was just saying right before to cut out that go check out my subscriber special thing. And I will see you guys in the next episode of the Koala Konglomerate campaign. So yeah, so thanks for watching again, and thanks for the support. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.